Nigeria, I don't want to curse Nigeria, but Nigeria they curse itself. Maybe we know say all of us they drag. See how now you don't come on am. Ha! Maybe they drag work with illiterate people. I swear. Now it's been 13 good years when me I finish school, no job. Now why they punish me? I say for like 1 week now, I don't dey get insomnia, no fit sleep. Cause I dey look and I say every job what I don't do. Now job where they not ask for my certificate. Job where they pay me money, where they fit pay illiterate, where no go school. Maybe this. Get handwork. Get handwork. Those are parents will tell us say I'll send you. You go and learn electrician like a punishment. No be punishment. Carry your picking, make it learn handwork. At the first. Not burner.
Wow. First of all, I will have blamed those people that surround that guy, but I realize, this guy that just burnt his certificate, um, I can understand what this guy is feeling. The truth is that there are two areas I need to direct my conversation to. The people around him, the quality of the conversation that the guy is listening to all day long culminated to this. Prior to this final decision of burning the certificate, it's obvious it has been negative conversation. That's why you need to watch the people you sit around. I really don't know where somebody will feel that what education is the paper. Education is not that paper. I come to realize, having interacted with so many people in this era, that a whole lot of people went to university to just go and get that paper. Many people don't know that the university system, the way it is structured, the mere fact that you are living in a hostel with 6 other persons from different culture, different background, is a part of the development of your emotional intelligence. Many people are not aware. That's why when I see somebody went to university and is renting house inside town or is going to class from home, I don't subscribe to that. Living in the hostel alone is an aspect of the education that you have gone there for. But this young man is blaming the system, blaming every other thing else, but he did not blame himself. He did not wait one time to examine the role he's playing in the inactivity that is happening in his life. While I will say I want to blame people around him, what if he didn't listen? Because one of the things, that's the greatest challenge I found out. There was a young guy I was trying to discuss with when he was blaming every other person other than him. I wanted to take him into a conversation. This guy was deflecting. In fact, if I start, he will hijack it and start saying something else. I recommended Stephen Covey's book to him, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. As we speak, I am not sure he has started reading that book. The truth is that if you go to university, no matter the handwork you learn, the person who went to university is distinct in the quality of his conversation, the quality of his execution. It doesn't matter. If you're a graduate and you go and learn tailoring, the way you will do the tailoring will be different. If you are a graduate and the job you are doing with people who didn't attend to school, nothing is distinct. Nothing shows that you are different in your pattern of execution, and you are still blaming the certificate. Guy, it's not the certificate. You put so much emphasis on the paper. It is not the paper that make you a graduate. So if you actually got there to go and get the paper, in the first place, you were never educated. If you were educated, you will value that process more than the paper. If you actually attend a university education, you will value, you will be so dignified by the process, because what the process will have exposed you to will make you know that the paper is just a minute aspect of it. The paper is just an evidence. The main thing is the process. And this is what you get when you circumvent process. This is what you get when you don't value the process, when you focus on the end, forgetting the means. And that's why I still revere these words of Peter B, that you cannot come through the window and be cleaning the house. Process matters. If you go through the process, the rigor, Some of these assignments they gave to you, you participate in doing it, following the process. You will know what you mean by bottom line. You will know what it means by deadline. You will know the value of deadline. You will know that it is not the paper that is the university education. It is not the paper. And if you are focusing on the paper and you don't focus on yourself, you didn't realize that you were never there. You only just passed through the process. The process did not pass through you. You were not reformed by the process. All the things that happened there did not reform you, did not transform you. What makes people say I'm a graduate is the transformation, not the paper. And if you are focusing only on the paper, you are already late. For those of you who are out there still believing that it is the paper that is the sign that you actually went to school, without knowing that certain things must change in you, that people will know that this guy is too much, that this guy is distinct. And if actually you went to school and nothing can separate you from the man that didn't go to school other than the paper, you were never there in the first place. I'm sorry, I may be harsh, but I think the people who surround this guy contribute 80% to this behavior, this abnormality. It's absurd that you bring your certificate and burn it. You were never there. Those of us who went through the rigor, we appreciate the process more than the paper. No, we know it. Those who went through the process appreciate the process. And it is the process that transforms you. That's why many places, they will hire you first before they begin to ask you for your paper. Yes, many places they will say, just come and be doing this. Later, when they want to regularize, you have the paper to back it up. You now, it's only paper that you have as evidence. And that's why you are complaining. I'm sorry I have to sound this way. It is not as bad as this. You don't have to give up entirely on yourself that way. You have laid so much emphasis on the paper. Nothing differentiates you from the paper. And you are not your paper. You are yourself. You are not your certificate. And if you live your life in a manner that you are the certificate, you'll never fulfill the processes. Sorry about that.